Oh, man. Well, it's 35 degrees, I believe. But we are supposed to have some clouds today, and then a high of 65. 65 with a bunch of sun is one thing, but if we have some clouds, because I had to turn my air conditioner on for like an hour and a half yesterday. We got quite warm inside. But this morning, Brad was sporting his red coat. I got gloves, wearing a hat, and wait, somebody's making a lot of noise. Wasn't sure about putting his coat on him. It was like, it's Saturday morning, maybe some of the drunks still getting home or whatever. And having a little red on my black boy. Oh, be good. Come on. No, let's get out of the tick culture. I know. But I think there's still ticks out. Where are you? There you are. A little nuthatch. Oh, sorry, bub. Got distracted. My first sleep cycle last night, I only had 2. Yay. I don't know, 3. It was over 3 hours. But I do remember that whenever I woke, it was from a really good dream. And it was like, oh, this would be such a good time to fall back in. Because often I can fall back into sleep and pick up very near, at least the same world as where I was dreaming before. But it didn't happen, and I was awake. No, I don't know. Well, if you, hold on. And move that old thing out of the way, it seems to me then there's no excuse for not closing the ding-dong mailbox. There we go. Hold on. Over here. I think I hear fuzzy butts this morning. All the way. Let's get out of the road. There you go. Yeah, finished up that 25-hour book. Dang, it was hot. It was really hot. Come on now, come on. You haven't used any of the normal places yet, bud. But I did begin another book. This one, excuse me, it was an e-book. And the reason why I started it is because I was on the waiting list for it. Gee whiz, for weeks. And as soon as I got it, I already knew that there were other people, and sure enough, so every time I open the app, I see how many people are waiting. So I don't like to sit on a book if there are people waiting. That's a good spot, bud. That's a good spot. You could even do sculpture. Okay. I had a pretty good day yesterday, and Robert got to see some of his favorite people. And then we saw a couple of people I hadn't seen in a long time, and that was nice. Well, it was family of a customer I hadn't seen in a long time, so we were cutting up and joking, and that was nice. One of my first people yesterday, beloved friend. No. You know this is a good spot. While we're sitting there, one emergency vehicle after another started going. And anyway, there had been a bad accident. Okay, wow. What's the matter, bub? Aren't things moving or something? And she's one we always sit and visit. And she was already getting uptight, and I was like, here's what we do every time we see an emergency vehicle. No, further down. We take a moment to be grateful that it's not for us. And then another one would go by. I was like, what do we do? And so I was glad to see she was doing better as more and more vehicles went by. Buddy? And as she reacted less, I eventually began acting, feeling at least, a little more tightness about the whole thing. Because whenever there are that many different things, and you hate it for anybody, you know. Because just like whenever I hear about a house fire or hear about anything, it's like somebody's just put another before and after in their life. You know, like this. I think it's like those little tabs, those little like post-it tabs, that we're putting those little post-it tabs in our lives. And I go for different colored ones. Same as you mark a book, important passages, and then there's the before this passage and after this passage. And same with events like that in our lives. There's the life before, the life after. Come on. Yeah, I thought I heard something too, but I think it was just an echo down the little valley over there. Well, I'm sure glad we're in the sun, Bravo, because it's definitely nippy. Got a little bitty, very, very light breeze. Hold on. Over here. Bravo, over here. You're in the ditch. You didn't even see your mark. Bravo. Oh, funny thing happened yesterday. Same friend sitting at the table. And somebody walked their dog right in front of, there's like I'm guessing it's about 10 feet wide from the very front of the building, because I have parking out front. And so there's this 10-foot in front of the shop before the road. And then 3 feet of, buddy, you need to pick a spot. I know you need to go. No, do not go down there. For the shoulder. Now, the way that I park my vehicle, I don't want people to walk on the shoulder just because, I'm glad there is one, but even whenever I go down to the store and stuff, I'm very conscious. I usually walk about a foot or so onto the parking lots and things rather than on the shoulder, just because I watch people drive. And whenever I watch people drive on the road, I see them drift all the time over onto the shoulder. And there's only shoulder on one side of the road, so whenever I'm going down to the store or anything, I can't see. I'm walking with traffic, and so it's at my back. I can't see what's coming. Somebody's drifting all over creation. So anyway, all of that's to say, why in the hell would somebody choose to walk right in front of my building? My car's parked up front. They went between my building and the car, and they're walking their big dog. If I'd been out with Bravo at that time and we came around the corner. Anyway, so I wasn't upset. I was surprised because it doesn't happen often. It has happened before, but it doesn't happen often. Anyway. Well, Colo, the black cat, she had been getting tons of lovin's from one of her aunties, and she's just rolling all over her lap, getting belly rubs and, doing her whole adorable cat thing. This dog shows up, almost behind me. I guess it'd be, about 7 o'clock anyway. And Bravo immediately starts barking and losing his mind. What normally has happened in the past, whenever that has happened, or anything that sets Bravo off, the cats just disappear. They take off. Well, not yesterday for Colo. She leapt off of my friend's lap. Come on. And my friend later told me that she did use her claws to launch herself, but she did not claw. It was just like there was no other way for her to launch. Bravo, what are you doing? Get down here. And so Bravo's losing his mind at the door. Colo launches herself off of my friend and then goes, and she's like her tail's bushed out and everything. And this brilliant person is is pretty much standing at the front door at the glass that's floor to ceiling with my dog losing his mind, and just no, we don't stay on the bridge. Not like maybe doing something like, oh, my bad, let me move along. No. But Colo was hilarious because her tail is bushed out, and I swear, and she's like shoulder to shoulder with Bravo, like, let's get him. She was worked up. No, further down. Further down. And anyway, I don't know. That was new. Colo's never ever acted like an attack cat, except whenever Smudge has a dead mouse or skink or something. And then Colo gets it. Come on. But she's like Battle Cat. It was something, and it took her a while to calm down. I mean, she was pissed, but she was obviously like shaking off the adrenaline, I mean, she was just walking around and eventually got back on the auntie's lap, but my friend and I were both like, wow, Colo's not taking any shit today. Well, I hear you. Oh, Blue Jay. Whoa, buddy. Okay. Thanks for waiting after I let you know. And I can't believe another week has already flown by. Flown by. What do you see now? I don't see a thing. Bravo, what are we doing? We're in the shade. My fingers are cold. So if we don't have a purpose right now, I'm not a fan. Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. Gee whiz, I'm as bad as everybody. Half time bitching about the sun, half time bitching about the shade. Bravo, you know what I think it comes down to? 100% of the time I'm bitching. Hold on. Over here. Okay, come on. Easy now. I had a baked potato yesterday for the first time. Well, long time. And put some chili on it. And I sauteed some onions. Put those on it. Some shredded cheddar. I think that's all. Well, my chili stuff. Oh yeah. And then I ended up putting some sour cream. Oh yeah, and that garlic butter stuff that I got from Sam's Club. Of course, with all the other stuff, didn't taste it terribly, but every now and then, whew. Hold on. Over here. I'd get a bite of potato with that garlic butter. Come on. Come on. Bravo. Seriously. Thank you. Oh, sniffle. I don't know. I may wait until it's warmer and do afternoon yoga, huh? Oh, but I think I'm ready to add a couple more poses in that I used to have in my full routine. Come on. Bravo. Damn. Now come on. That's like 2 steps, turn around, like long lost love or something, or saying goodbye at the train station. Jeez. Come on, Bubby. I got a whole storyline made up for you. Go. Here we go. Okay. Oh, hold on. We can't go in. We gotta wipe the bottom. We don't need to record that there. Hold on. All right.